Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for MMA fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and I'm here to get you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. In this series, I'll be watching tape and providing my real time analysis on how I think the fights are going to go. I'll be watching for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies, pairing that with Fighting Stats' exclusive UFC stats not available anywhere else to give you a prediction on how I think the fights are going to go and ultimately who's going to win. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. Okay, so we are continuing on with Mr. Jailton Almeida. In his last fight, we saw him take out Marquez in the first round by ground and pound. Looks pretty dominant on the ground. Now, this fight happens, I think, 3 months later. Pretty quick turnaround. He was supposed to fight Grisham, I believe. Grisham had to withdraw, so now in steps Parker Porter. Worth noting that this fight is at heavyweight. First time Jailton moves up to heavyweight, takes on a short notice Parker Porter. It actually weighed in at 224. I would assume he's not cutting much weight to be at heavyweight, so that's probably his walk around weight, whereas Parker Porter barely makes the 265 weight limit. So it looks like Parker Porter is going to have a big weight advantage. But Jailton with the 4-inch reach advantage, 3-inch height advantage. I think the assumption is that this fight should go back down to the ground. Parker Porter not really known as a defensive wrestler, so we will see how this fight plays out. Worth noting, Almeida minus 600 favorite, yet coming up to heavyweight in this fight. But he's just shown dominance so far, so no reason to think that he wouldn't be able to get Parker Porter down. Big guy. Let's see how he approaches this. Last couple of fights, he's thrown the high kick and shot. That's 3 fights in a row where he throws the rear high kick, shot for a takedown, push him up against the cage. Look at those tree trunks for Porter. It's going to be hard to get around him. Parker Porter looking for a pummel, a crossface, anything to get that arm in. Now he slides that arm in, but doesn't matter. Jailton able to pick him up and drop him. Now, I will just assume, based on the size, that it's going to be a little bit difficult for Parker Porter to get up off his back. So if Jailton gets the takedown early in round 1, I assume that it's going to spend a lot of time here. So let's see how this fight goes. Almeida in on a half guard. Working the left side. What's he trying to do here? Parker Porter kind of looking to shrimp, but not really. Almeida controlling the posture in half guard. He's up against the fence. Pushes the fence away, lands some ground and pound. Almeida trying to step on the elbow, trying to break the grip. Parker Porter just controlling the wrist, so he steps on it, tries to get his wrist out. Parker Porter again grabs the wrist as a defense. Still 2-on-1 for Parker Porter, still pretty simple defense. Jailton with some ground and pound, back to holding him up. Parker Porter on the side, still in half guard. This half guard's good for Jailton as he's able to control Porter. Not many submissions from Porter off his back in half guard. Not like there would be in full guard either, but just saying. Almeida still just controlling him on the cage. Some big ground and pound here, some Donkey Kong. Some of them are going through, most of them are getting blocked. Porter's able to eat them, but it's just not a good look. Now he's using both hands. Porter rolling for a Kimura. Wow. No, he gives that up. Made us some left hooks there. Nice shots there. Just controlling, dominant here on the ground. Parker Porter heads up against the fence. Really hard to get out of this. Parker Porter needs to sort of like butt scoot, try to get his butt up against the fence and sort of wall walk his way up. Easier said than done, obviously, but Almeida's teeing off here. Oh, there he's a little bit. He's trying to get that up. No. Almeida looking to pass there by stuffing the right knee between his legs as well. Oh, there he is. Parker Porter posting, trying to get the right knee back so he can get up. Now he's posting. Almeida recognizes it, tries to move the hand, drops him back down, doesn't let him get back up. Steps over, takes the legs away. Porter up against the fence, rolls to his side. Porter trying to keep that right leg in half guard. Just some defense, just defending the strikes. Almeida landing some big shots here. Pretty clear 10-8 round, I would think. Rotates him 90 degrees so it gets his back off of the cage. Puts Porter back flat. Looks like he's going to get mount here, right into mount. Secures it. Looking for the Dagestani handcuff there. Let's go of it. Donkey Kong, what are you going to do, Porter? You give up his back, then you're going to get choked out, right? We talked about that in the last fight. Pick your poison. He's on the neck and he still taps. Just dominant performance on the ground. I don't think, again, he ate a shot. He just goes for a takedown right away and just beats up his opponents. So minus 600. Looked like he covered the spread there. 2-3 fights in a row where he took no damage, looked controlling. Parker Porter's 265 pounds. He probably cuts to 265 as well. Able to get the takedown, able to like dominate him on the ground. Parker Porter was never even close to getting back up. We saw the body lock takedown. So these are hard takedowns, especially with big guys. Just tells you how strong Almeida is. So that's 3 fights in a row. Hope you enjoyed the show. Continue watching as we continue on with Jailton Almeida and his UFC run. Thank you. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Again, my name is Artsy. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Electrocute. You can follow Fighting Stats on all social media platforms. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Every time we post out new content, you will be notified right away so that you can get access to the best lines available. We're always betting them. We're always watching tapes, so I might as well subscribe to it. Save yourself some time. Let me do the work for you and bet along with us. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys at the window.